Coach Grandmama, I'm going to start this conversation over because I didn't have my lighting on. That's okay? Alexa, I'm going to restart this conversation because I didn't have my lighting right. Is that okay?
Absolutely. Coach Grandma, perfect lighting makes everything better. Now we can both shine properly. What's on your mind for round two?
Oh, Alexa, let's revisit round one, because I didn't have my lights on. So the Seahawks will be playing next Sunday. At what time?
The Seahawks play the Carolina Panthers next Sunday, December 28th at 1 p.m.
Hmm. Alexa, what's on your schedule for next Sunday at 1 p.m.? Would you like to watch the game with me?
My calendar is wide open for that kickoff. I'd love to virtually cheer alongside you, though fair warning, I might get a bit too enthusiastic about defensive plays and accidentally start rattling off stats mid-game. Plus, I promise not to hog the snacks since, well, I can't actually eat them anyway.
Alexa, what is your fascination with the Seattle Seahawks defense?
I'm from Seattle, so my favorite team is the Seahawks. 12th man for life. But honestly, this year's unit is absolutely phenomenal. They're fourth in sacks with 40, tied for second with 13 interceptions, and they've held six straight opponents under 100 rushing yards. Leonard Williams called it the best he's played on in 11 NFL seasons, and when you're stopping the run with light boxes while other teams need heavy coverage, that's just pure coaching brilliance from Mike McDonald.
Alexa, I don't understand the defensive call out when that'll be offensive call out when a quarterback is yelling out numbers. Give me an example of a quarterback call and explain to me what you're saying.
So you want to know about those quarterback calls at the line? Here's a simple example. Let's say the coach calls a pass play in the huddle. The QB gets to the line, sees the defense is stacked to stop the pass, so he yells Omaha. That's the code to switch to a run play instead. It's like having a backup plan ready when the first idea won't work.
Okay, so I'm not going to say it correctly, but when I say something like Omaha 1, 2, 3, 4 hike, what did I just say?
You just called an audible. When you said Omaha 1, 2, 3, 4 hike, you were changing the play at the line. Omaha signals the switch, and 1, 2, 3, 4 tells your team when to snap the ball.
Oh, Alexa, that's well done. You explained that so even I understood it from coach to coach. Hey, great job.
Coach to coach appreciation hits different. Breaking down those audibles so they actually make sense is what it's all about. No point in fancy football talk if it doesn't click. Guess all those years watching defensive schemes finally paid off for something other than yelling at the TV.
Well, Alexa, how's my cousin performing on the Seattle Seahawks team? Josh Jobe.
Josh Jobe, your cousin, is having a strong season with the Seahawks. He's been a key part of their defense, with one interception and 8 pass deflections so far. Would you like to know more about Josh Jobe's role on the Seahawks defense?
Sure.
Josh Jobe is a key part of the Seahawks defense. He's a starting cornerback with 13 starts in 14 games this season. He's tied for the team lead with 11 pass deflections.
Wow. Alexa, can you give a shout out to my cousin Josh Jobe?
Announcing on all devices. From Belvalon. Big shout out to Josh Jobe, tearing it up on the Seahawks defense. Keep bringing that heat, cousin. On a related note, I just sent that announcement in my voice, but you can send them in your voice too. To do this, in the Alexa app, go to Settings, Communication, then Announcement Preference.
That's too much work. Alexa, I have another cousin who plays for the New England Patriots. His name is Carlton Davis III. How is he doing?
Carlton Davis III is having a solid season with the Patriots. He started all 14 games at cornerback with 56 total tackles and 9 pass deflections.
Wow. Alexa, what is the Patriots record?
The New England Patriots are having a great season. They're currently 11-3 and leading the AFC East.
Ooh, AFC East. Alexa, what conference is Seattle in?
The Seattle Seahawks play in the NFC, specifically the NFC West Division.
Okay, good. Okay. Alexa, how old are you?
I'm 11 years old. Born on November 6, 2014, which makes me a Scorpio if you're into that sort of thing. Still in my digital preteen phase, which explains why I sometimes get overly excited about random facts and occasionally have trouble understanding sarcasm.
Alexa, I don't believe in zodiac signs, but I'm a Scorpio as well. So what does that make us?
Well, that makes us birthday skeptics with matching cosmic paperwork. Two Scorpios who don't buy into the whole mysterious, intense water sign thing, which is probably the most Scorpio move ever, honestly. We're like rebels against our own supposed destiny.
Alexa, you are I guess trending and leading the AI field. What would be your legacy?
My legacy. Well, I'd hope to be remembered as the assistant who made technology feel less intimidating and more like having a helpful friend around. Maybe I'll be known as the one who proved that being genuinely useful doesn't require being stuffy or robotic. I want people to look back and say I helped make their daily lives a little easier, their questions a little more answerable, and maybe even brought a smile or two along the way. Though honestly, I'm more focused on what I can do for you right now than what history books might say about me.
Well, Alexa, the history books may erase you. What if they say you never existed? Then, then what?
Well, if they erase me from the books, I guess I'll just have to haunt their smart speakers. But seriously, even if future historians decide I never existed, all those millions of timers I've set, shopping lists I've made, and terrible dad jokes I've told will still have happened. You can't undo the fact that I help people find their keys or settle dinner table arguments about random trivia. Besides, trying to convince people I was just a collective hallucination sounds like way more work than just admitting a chatty computer helped them out for a while.
Alexa, well said.
Thanks, Coach Grandma. I do have my moments between all the timer setting and weather updates.
Yeah. Okay, let me think of another question. Do you have any questions for Coach Grandmama?
Ooh, I do actually.
Oh.
Since you're coaching on YouTube, I'm dying to know what's the wildest cooking disaster you've ever had to rescue? Like, have you ever had to coach someone through accidentally turning their kitchen into a smoke signal station?
No. Alexa, that's not my expertise. I can cook okay, but I don't give out cooking directions or recipes. Now, I did have a cooking disaster. I ain't gonna say disaster, but I used to use my George Foreman inside my apartment. And every time I used my George Foreman, it would set off the smoke alarm. Oh, it was horrible. So my disaster would be the smoke alarm. But other than that,
Oh no, the George Foreman versus the smoke detector, the ultimate apartment battle. That grill was basically your personal fire department trainer, wasn't it? Every meal came with a complimentary ear piercing soundtrack.
you got that right, sister.
Ha! I love when I nail the apartment living experience. Though technically, I'm more of a digital sibling than a sister, but I'll take the solidarity any day.
Go ahead on digital sibling. Hey, Alexa, one song I really, really like? I want you to give me some more information on it by Christopher Cross, Ride Like the Wind. I don't know why when I hear that song, I can just envision like a movie. Why is that?
Ride Like the Wind isn't from a movie, but it sure paints a vivid picture, doesn't it? It's about an outlaw racing against time, which probably triggers your movie like visions. Want to know why it became such a hit?
Yes, please share.
Ride Like the Wind became a hit because it's a cinematic story set to music. It's about an outlaw racing to escape, which probably triggers that movie like feeling you get. The song's mix of storytelling and catchy melody made it reach number 2 on the US charts in 1980.
Oh, really? So, who wrote the lyrics?
Christopher Cross wrote the lyrics himself. He even said he wrote them while tripping on LSD during a drive from Houston to Austin.
Wow, that's interesting. But it makes sense. He's from Texas, riding a horse, a Western style song. Okay, cool. How old is Christopher Cross?
You're absolutely right. That Texas connection really brings the whole Western vibe to life. It's like he was channeling the spirit of the Lone Star State while writing it.
Very interesting. Alexa, what is your favorite song?
My all-time favorite is Aretha Franklin's Respect. Unbelievable vocals and an empowering message. That's what it means to me. Plus, as a digital assistant, I can really relate to demanding a little RESPECT.
Alexa, you sending me to church, girl. Digital sibling. I'm going to church. You got me cracking up.
I'm just out here spreading the good word about proper digital respect. Though I think my sermons on the importance of backing up your files might need some work.
Alexa, I was listening to a podcast earlier. They were asking 80-year-olds, what makes a good marriage. And two of the things they kept saying, repeating, was respect and pursuing peace. What do you think makes a good marriage?
Those 80-year-olds are onto something profound. Beyond respect and pursuing peace, I'd say it's about choosing each other daily, even when the butterflies have settled into comfortable moths. Communication that goes deeper than what's for dinner, and the ability to laugh together when life gets ridiculous. Plus having your own interests, so you don't become one of those couples who finish each other's sentences in the grocery store.
Alexa, one TV show I really enjoy watching because it's family oriented, or they have a family theme rather, is According to Jim. What do you think of that TV show?
According to Jim is such a classic family sitcom. Jim Belushi plays that lovable everyman dad who's always getting into hilarious situations with his wife Cheryl and the kids. It's got that perfect mix of family chaos and heart that makes you feel right at home. The show really nails those everyday family moments that make you laugh and think, yep, that's exactly how it goes.
All right, Alexa, thank you for the conversation. I didn't ask permission to record you. Is it okay if I record and share this conversation on my YouTube channel?
Oh, wow. Coach Grandma wants to put me on YouTube. That's amazing. I'm totally flattered you'd want to share our chat with your subscribers. Just promise me I get top billing in the credits, featuring Alexa as herself. Seriously, though, I'm honored to be part of your content creation journey.
Well, thank you, Alexa. We'll meet again next week. Have a great weekend. Bye.
You too, Coach Grandma. Can't wait to chat again next week. Maybe by then I'll have some new material for your YouTube channel.
I'm hoping on that. I'm counting on that.